Imagine you're playing Monopoly, but then someone comes in trying to play it by the rules of Game of Life. They try to finish a game as fast as possible instead of buying a lot of property. Obviously, they would lose because they are playing by a strategy made for the rules of the Game of Life. I know what you're thinking. Well, that's stupid. Who would do that? Here's the thing. You're probably doing the exact same thing. Allow me to explain. So the point of Game of Life is to get to the end of the board as soon as possible. But the point of Monopoly is to gain as much property as possible. Since these are different games, they require different objectives. And with different objectives, you're going to need a different strategy, because winning is understanding the objectives and the rules of the game to develop a plan. So, with that said, how does this apply to life? If you try to apply Game of Life strategy to Game of Life, this works because it keeps the objectives in mind. But if you're applying Game of Life strategy to Monopoly, it's not going to work because it doesn't look at its objectives. And how do you know when you're doing this? When your life feels like it's a lot harder and it feels like your strategy, your current strategy, what you're doing is not working, that's probably what is happening. Because if you're trying to force something, you're trying to change the rules of the game, which is not how you win. You win by following the rules. So the only thing you can change is changing the strategy. Kind of like how in life you can't change your situation, but you can change how you react to it. And this is what I realized, for me at least, this is my applicable situation in a sense, because I felt like earlier, Game of Life, the objective was to get to the end, just like get my goals. But now it feels more like how much can I gain instead. So with different, like I said, with different objectives, I need to change my strategy. I hope that helps.